So Alice is the boss. So the year was 1994. Al Gore's National Performance Review, remember Al Gore, was in full swing in implementation mode. OMB was heavily involved in coordination with agencies, and as you can imagine, there were multitudes of meetings. To keep up with what was going on, I was attempting to go to all of them. So I was running perpetually late to meetings in NEOB, OEOB, the NPR offices across Pennsylvania Avenue. On that fateful day, I was running across Pennsylvania Avenue. I had the green light, but I barely got off the crosswalk, and this big 8-passenger State Department van came and hit me, sent me flying. I had the green light, by the way, and he was turning on 17th Street. I survived, obviously. I was working for Alice at the time already, and she definitely was worried sick about my condition after that accident. But what was more interesting, but not about her response to how worried she was, and I didn't know that until the memo came out. She had penned an official memo from OMB to all OMB staff, telling everybody to be careful to cross the street, and that it was okay for them to be late if they were coming to a meeting. Just don't get run over. That memo solidified a new name and a reputation for Alice. It's Mother Reverend, as she was known to all staff at OMB. Well, that was Alice. Mind you, she was very tough at director's reviews. Jack probably remembers that. And meetings. Staff got grilled on, for example, what's the difference between a tax and a fee. But the human side of Alice is also what we saw every day at work. There was no difference between Alice, the tough, no-nonsense, get the job done, analytical, precise, policy giant, and the nurturing, gentle, attentive, maternal, mentoring human being. She brought all that to everything she touched. She was all that to me and many others. I've been so blessed to have her as a mentor and friend for over 30 years. Finally, I want to say that I was really especially blessed to have spent a few hours each day with Alice in the hospital before she left. I took the early morning shift from 4 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock. In between sleep and consciousness, I was able to give her some liquid and yogurt and other comfort measures that she wanted and needed. I felt so inadequate in giving back to Alice for all that she's given me. And she's described it the best when I had some quiet moments in those wee hours. And the best gift that she's given me, she said to me, she said, time. I said, what about time, Alice? She said, we all want more time. And I really, really wanted more time with Alice. I love you, Alice, and we'll cherish all the time we had together.